Hey everybody, it's Dan from the Outdoor Trade Show channel. It's Sunday night. It's time for We Care You Matter. And tonight I want to talk to everybody. I guess that what I had on the title is vibrationstackle.com. So I want to talk about Justin. I want to talk about the OTSC Network, which is going to be our TV channel. And so that's kind of tonight's and where we're at and where we're going is what I want to get to. So the OTSC Network is what the TV channel is going to be called. So, and there'll be channels within our OTSC network. But the way it looks right now is I've been going through a lot the last 2 or 3 weeks. And, well, for probably here, how that the TV channel came about is this, is we lost our YouTube channel. YouTube took our YouTube channel down. We had almost 300 videos on our YouTube channel. And we had things were going along nicely, things were progressing. It was nice what was going on and how things were happening. And YouTube terminated us because of firearms content, which YouTube does not like firearms, and they terminated us over our firearms content. And I said that day that I was going to start a TV channel. Carlos and I talked about it. We're going to start a TV channel and where we control the content and we control what happens with that channel. We got a hold of some of the gun people and they're looking for an avenue. They're looking for somebody that's firearms friendly. And that's what started this, which had been back in January, of creating a TV channel. So there's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and a lot of hurdles have been crossed. But after last week, it's really good. And I want to talk about a bunch of people that I know right now are already involved in what we're doing with the TV channel. We'll talk about them a little later down the road. And I'm excited because this gives us a chance to talk to all of you out there and to talk to everybody in the community that we're in, whatever community that we create here. We want your content. I don't want to do things the way that they've always been done. I don't want to do things the normal way that things are being done. I want to do something different. And I want suggestions from people. I want, good or bad, I don't care. I would like to have suggestions on if you had an outdoor channel, how you would like it run, what you would like incorporated in a channel, the structure of the channel, how that the channel functions. If you got suggestions and you could create the perfect outdoor channel, get a hold of us. Let us know. Carlos and I are very accessible. So that's what I'm doing this about. And we're going to be very firearms friendly. And we're going to be, I'm big into the fishing stuff. And I'm finding out there's so much more out there, which Carlos has explained to me with what he's got going on. So, but for the time being, we haven't launched it yet. It's 99% that this is going to happen. The big hurdles have been, we've taken care of, hopefully, the big hurdles. So, that's kind of where we're at, and I'm excited here because we can get everybody involved in what we're doing with this TV channel. So, it's got me excited here, and I wanted to let everybody know that. I'm going to talk about some people that are involved here a little bit later. And I guess with that is I want to get to something that I was almost going to go do this tonight. Well, here, I was supposed to be tonight at Wicked Archery, and let me hit that right there. But I was supposed to be at Wicked Archery tonight talking about the Matthews Triax with Michelle and Mike. And I think we had a couple other people. Michelle had to go out of town. So what we're going to be is next week I will be at Wicked Archery in Ridgefield, Wisconsin. We're going to talk about Matthews Triax. And so I'm excited about that. Please go. They got real nice postings that they're putting up in their Facebook page here. And it's nice. But we're going to be there next week talking about that. And that way I was kind of relieved that Michelle was going to be gone today so I could talk to you, because that's when some phone calls were happening with some things happening with this outdoor channel. So, I was excited about all of that. So that, and the other thing I wanted to talk tonight is Justin Blanchard and his vibrationstackle.com. Now, Justin and I talk a lot. And so I really understand. I know what's going on there a lot more, and I could spend 2 hours here talking about what Justin's got going on. But he's been working night and day. You guys, if you only knew how hard he's been working, but he's changed a lot of things around there, because in the 7 years that he's had Vibrations Tackle, some things occurred to him that he didn't realize. Well, he's come up with 2 more lures out of that, but he's learned that a lot of people, so he sells kits. If you look at vibrationstackle.com, Justin sells kits. Well, he found out that the people that are buying kits from him off his website, they're traveling, they're going somewhere. So they have a destination. They've got experiences that they wanted to have a nice kit that they could take with them that they could use to fish with. And that got him thinking about, wow, these people are ordering my products and they're traveling. They've got these experiences. They got these destinations that they're going to. So that got him. He's kind of doing a lot of stuff. There's a lot going on with Justin. So, and I was gonna sit down with him tonight, and I know what he's launched. He's launched a couple of things here. So with that, what Justin has done is he's got on his Facebook page, which is Vibrations Tackle LLC. He's going to do a live where, in the course, he's got some dear friends, Mickey Wilson being one, a couple other guys, that he's come up with 2 completely new lures off of his original Echo Tail. And so that threw the whole company in a tailspin of, okay, how do we structure things? How do we incorporate this into our plan, our game plan of what we're doing? Well, now he's got that all put together, and he's coming out of the gate where he's going to do live on his Facebook page, and he's going to show his products. He's going to show you different ways that you can rig his product. He's going to show you different ways that you can use his product. He's going to show you all the different avenues that you can take using his products. And he's not only does he have the Facebook page here, but he also has his YouTube channel, which will be Vibrations Tackle. He'll be live on there also. And if you would please, I don't want to, talk a lot about Justin's business other than join in what he's doing. Look at his YouTube channel, subscribe, go back, look at his Facebook page, because he's going to be doing live broadcasts where he's going to show you different ways to rig. He's got the swim dunking, he's got the funny bone, and he's got the Echo Tail. So there's probably 1,000 options, and there's so many different ways that you can fish and use his products that now he is going to once a week talk to everybody out there about how to use the product, how people, the feedback that he's getting. So he's got a lot, and now he's going to start sharing that with everybody out there. And that was a lot of what I wanted to get across to people tonight is that Justin he's got the gates are open, and he's going to start sharing with everybody, all the good things that are going on with Vibrations Tackle. And it starts at vibrationstackle.com, and you go to the website, you can order, and I'm pretty sure that from the website it'll direct you to the different avenues of things that Justin has going on. So with that, I guess I want to get to where I'm looking at going in the next few weeks and what I'm looking at doing in the next few weeks here, which is I want to get with the vendors. I want to get with the people that have products that are going to be at the, let's do this here, at the at the Muskie Expo Chicago. I want to start talking about, well, tonight gives me a chance to talk to all of you out there about the Muskie Expos, which would be Chicago and Milwaukee. Those are the ones that I'm involved in with Mike. And I want to, what I'm going to do is this. I want to get with the vendors that are in these shows. And what I want to do is We Care You Matter, where they show their products, they tell you what makes their products unique, and they tell you what they're going to have at the show, what they're going to unveil new, what new colors, how they've changed their products, how they improved their products. And I want them to show and tell you why to come to the show and see them. And it's really important to me that everybody does that you go to the shows and you meet these guys, you talk to them, and you actually get to see, because I've seen their products, I'm around their products, I know how good they are, and to actually see them and meet them and be there, it's the best way I can think of to appreciate what they have, if you possibly can. But the other one that I want to get across to everybody is this, I've been talking, and Carlos and I have had a lot of discussions. We talk about a lot of stuff. And I'm looking at the Chicago show. So I'm looking at the Muskie Expo Chicago, and I'm going to say this, and maybe this is my opinion getting here. It's the world's largest Muskie Expo. But what I want to do is I want to put a twist to that. I want to make it the world's largest Muskie convention. And I want the people that are involved in the Muskie world to come to the Chicago Muskie Expo. And I want to create an atmosphere, a lot like the SHOT Show atmosphere. I've been at the SHOT Show the last 2 years, and I've seen how that works and what goes on there. And what's the big deal with the SHOT Show is this. It's where people get to shake hands, and they get to sit down, and they get to talk to each other, and they get to communicate about where they see the firearms industry going for the next year. And that's a lot of what the SHOT Show is. It's people just getting together at the show. That's going on everywhere at that show. And I would like to see that happen with the Chicago Muskie Expo. I would like to call that a convention from my side of it, because I can get together with a bunch of people I'm going to share with you tonight. And we can come up with a game plan, or we can come up with at least a goal for the year. So we can look at, because with this TV channel now, I'm going to be looking for a certain type of content. And I would like to meet with these guys and talk to these guys and say, everybody, here's the content that we're looking for the next year. And how can the Outdoor Trade Show channel help you sell more products and reach more customers? And I would like to be able to sit and talk to people at the Chicago Muskie Expo. So that's one of the things I'm going to get started. I kind of mentioned it tonight. I don't know, Mike's going to get mad at me. I'm going to get a phone call tomorrow where he's all upset with me about, calling it the Chicago Muskie Expo and Convention. But I'm going to call it the Chicago Muskie Convention. So I see my friend Joe is on here. Hi, Joe. Hi, buddy. How are you? I work with Joe. Joe's one of the best guys that there is in the world out there. Scott Polson, I see, Scott, you're on here, and I've been looking at what you're doing on Facebook, Scott, with your, if you would, Scott, post your Facebook page. Your spinner blades are something else, and I want to get with Adam. I see we got Adam is on here tonight too. Adam, let's get with Scott. Let's sit down. Scott, I would like you to sit down. Come and sit with me. We'll get together. We'll find a way to do this. And I want you to show your spinner blades. I want you to tell everybody what you got going on, because I see now that you're tied up with Today's Angler with Lee and Robbie, and I got a feeling that the way things are going for those guys, you're sailing right now. You're moving a lot of lures and a lot of baits out there. So it would be nice if, Scott, if you would, get a hold of me. I know you're a friend of Adam's. I've been watching on the internet here what you're doing with your stuff, and it's nice stuff. So I would like to sit down with you. I would like you to show everybody what you have. I'd like you to tell everybody how it came about, where you're going, and what you're doing, and how your product is unique. So that would be nice. Anytime, okay, just call me, Scott. My number's on there. I mean, you're doing a great job, pal. I mean, you're doing a phenomenal job out there. So get with Adam, let's talk. Show everybody what you got. It's pretty good. And I guess from there is what I'd like to do is talk about some people I've got on my board here, which is, another one I want to get to, Grant, is I want to share this with everybody before I get too far along here. Hubbards, here, let me do this. Let me do this one here, which is Hubbards Marina. Now, Dylan will be on tonight at 7:30 Central Daylight Time. He'll be 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time. He does a live show. I've gotten hooked on Hubbards Marina, doing his live show on Sunday nights. He does a phenomenal job. If you want to think about fishing in the Gulf of Mexico, or he's in Tampa Bay, Clearwater area, he does this show. He's got people on there. They show pictures of fish that they catch. He gives you fishing reports of what went on during the week, where they're at catching fish, how far they're out, what they're catching. He shows pictures. He talks about what they're using. He's got a whole deal going on about Hubbards Marina, and he does a phenomenal job. So I've gotten hooked on Sunday nights to Dylan Hubbard on Hubbards Marina, and I want to share that with everybody before I get too far here and I forget what I got going on here. And I wanted to talk to you all about that. Is please, Hubbards Marina on Facebook. He does his live show, and it's great. So from there, let's get to the guys that I want to share with everybody of what I've been watching, what I've gotten myself hooked on here, and people that are going to be really heavily involved in this TV channel that we have, because what I'm looking at with the TV channel is that my goal with the TV channel is there's a lot of guys with outdoor products that they have content everywhere. They're all off in different directions. And what I want to do is use us as a hub, as a central location for your content of your products. So there's guys that are doing phenomenal videos on YouTube right now of catching muskies. And I've gotten hooked watching these videos, but now I want all of you guys to send us your content. And I've talked to all of you. So what I want to do is share with everybody. The first one that I want to share with you is Team Rhino Outdoors, okay? And Jeff puts a video out on his YouTube channel here every Sunday morning that are some of the best. If you're a muskie fishing, enjoying muskie fishing, if you just enjoy fishing, check out Team Rhino Outdoors. He puts out a new video every Sunday morning. They're really, Jeff, you're doing a great job. I know I keep telling you that, but I mean it. And I love what he does. These videos are so nice. And you are going to be part of this OTSC network. The next guy I want to talk to you all about is Doug Wagner Fishing. Now, I met Doug a year ago, and Doug was a big part of the muskie shows last year, and you can't find a nicer guy than Doug Wagner. And I've also, another guy that's going to have a lot to do with TV channels, Ryan Schiller. Ryan is helping us out. Without Ryan, I'd be in a lot of trouble here. So, and he does the videography. Him and Doug, they do the editing on Doug Wagner Fishing. So, Doug caught two 50-inch muskies last week. He's got some of the best videos that I've been watching that are coming. Doug, you got them coming one after another of catching these giant fish. He's a guide. He guides through Brett Alexander's guide service in Green Bay. So he's up on Green Bay. They're catching just monsters up there. And he caught two 50-inchers. And I know that was posted last week. I'm going to try to share as much of this as I think I did share it. I'm not sure, because you had another video catching more big fish, and it's phenomenal what I see Doug doing with catching these big muskies. And then from there, I want to talk to you about burning eights. Now, Ross Provost is the guy that I've been talking to, and he's on burning eights. And if you go to YouTube and look at burning eights, he does a great job. He does a phenomenal job with his videos that he's got on YouTube that are going to be part of this OTSC network that we're putting together. So I want to share that with everybody. Go there, look at what he's doing. It's phenomenal. You guys are doing a nice job. Then the next guy I want to get to is Brian Scaife with Angling Anarchy. Now, I got to holler at Brian, but I'm going to holler, once I get done here, I'm going to holler at all you guys. I'm not going to holler at you. I'm going to make a suggestion. And Brian knows because I called and made the suggestion to him, which is his father-in-law, Rick, and him. Rick owns Chaos Tackle. Brian is an intricate part of Chaos Tackle. So Brian did a video last week where he catches 2 beautiful fish. And he talks about using a white Poseidon, and he talks about what he uses, but he doesn't show us the Poseidon. At the very end, he shows me a pair of pliers. Now, like I told you, Brian, and I'm going to tell everybody out there, I don't want to see the pair of pliers. I want to see Chaos Tackle lures. So we're going to work on all of that, you know. But please go to Angling Anarchy, and that's Brian Scaife, and him and Nate, and Jamie, I think, goes along, and there's a bunch of them out there. Then the next guy I want to get to is Getting Crushed TV, which is Caden. Caden does a beautiful job. Got great videos. He does a really nice job with everything that he's doing out there. He's tied up with Brian with Beaver Baits. And I met those guys last year at the Chicago and Milwaukee show, and they're a couple of great guys. Caden's doing a great job. I want you to get us content for our OTSC network. I want to have you, well, you're going to be part of our TV channel. So, you know, I wanted to share that with everybody. Now I want to not holler at you guys, but I want to make a suggestion. What I want to do, what my goal is, one of the things I want to do with the OTSC network is I would like you guys to put videos together where you show the products that you're using. Even if you did one, even if it's however long you want to make it, whatever you want to do an infomercial, but show me why you're using the products that you're using, why you picked the rod and reel that you picked that morning, why you put the lure on that you put on that day, why you have that leader on, why you're using that line, why you're wearing the jacket that you're wearing, why you're driving the boat that you're driving, why do I always see you with Mercs, or I see you with Evinrude's, or just explain your products. And that's what I want part of this OTSC network is. I want you guys to sit down when you catch a giant muskie. Please show me that lure that you used. I want to know why you're using that lure, why you picked that lure. If you've got a 30-foot or 30-inch leader, or you've got an 18-inch leader on there, just let us know. Just explain to us and show us and tell us who the product is from. And that's what I want you guys out there, and that's what I want to talk to. That's why I want to be able to sit down with people and sit down and talk to them and say, here, we're going to do things, we want to do things differently at the OTSC network. We don't want to be like, I don't want to be like everybody else out there. I want us to have our own thing going and doing our own thing here. But I want you guys to show the products. It's great you caught the fish, and it's great but I'm not seeing, nobody shows the lures that they're using, you know, and I want to see what you guys are using. And that's part of the reason that I want to do this channel, because I want to do something different here. And that's the main thing that I want to do is show me and explain to me why you picked that product, why you're using that lure. Just give me your reason or your thought pattern, because a lot of you guys do a lot of fishing, and I want to know, it's a way for us to pick your brain as to why you're doing and why you're using what you're using. Hi, Mike. Got Jose's on there from Brazil. Hi, Mike. I got Mike Kretschmer. Now, Mike, you're also part of what I got going here, which is, let me get down to, let's see, Mike, where are you at here, which is Killing Time Outdoors. And there's Mike Kretschmer with Killing Time Outdoors, which is another big part of this OTSC Network, which is Ryan and Mike and Doug, and there's a group of guys that are involved in there that are putting a lot of really good content together. And Mike is going to be with me next week. Mike, if you would post on there for everybody, let them know you're going to be with me. I think at Wicked Archery with Michelle doing a demonstration of the Matthews Triax. We're going to talk about that new Matthews bow. So I'm pretty sure that that Mike is, you're going to see Mike next week. The other one is Jose is from Brazil. And Jose, thank you. And I would like to know what's going on in Brazil. That's part of why I'm doing this is I want to know what's going on out there, everybody. And send us your videos. We want everybody out there part of what we're doing here. So I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to talk about you guys. I wanted to make a suggestion to you guys of what we're looking for this OTSC network. So, you know, and then a couple other ones that I want to, let's get to. What are we going to get to next here? You know, I can talk about Carlos. Carlos has got a lot going on he's got a group of people in Southern California that he's putting a whole bunch of stuff together, which we've been talking about, and that's all going to be, and what they're doing is completely different than what we're doing here in Wisconsin, which I'm excited for him to get going on that stuff. And then the other two that I wanted to share with everybody before I get done here tonight is Chad Seaver has 613 Outdoors, and he's been going live. And let's see, did I put Chad? I'm pretty sure that I did here. No, I didn't do that. But let me get this right here, everybody, which is, I got to find my friend here. I'm looking for, I thought I had it on here, which is 613 Outdoors, which is Chad Seaver. Now, he's been going live on Facebook, and he does a lot with the bow hunting. He's going to send us a lot of hunting content, and he's going to do a bunch of other stuff for us and with us here, and there it is right there. So it's 613outdoors.com. It's Chad Seaver. And I've been hooked on, Chad's been going live from his deer stand, and it's been really good. And he's going to send us content for the channel and everything that we got going on there. And then the other one that I guess I want to finish up tonight with, and I'm putting this out there to Jim Olson, which is, Jim has the Wisconsin Rut Report that's on Facebook. And I am so hooked. I have been so hooked the last couple of years on this Wisconsin Rut Report of getting my computer going at night and seeing what's on the Wisconsin Rut Report. And the pictures that are on there, and what I really enjoy about what Jim, he's been doing it since I've been on there, is if somebody's got something negative to say or you want to trash talk, you're gone. You will not have any part of the Wisconsin Rut Report. And it's just so nice to see people with nice comments. And there's got to be a dozen, 15, 20 deer posted a day that these guys are shooting with their bucks, with their bows. And man, oh man, they're shooting some big bucks. So I'm hooked on that. I would like to actually have Jim come in and sit down with everybody and talk to all of you about the Wisconsin Rut Report and what he's doing, just everything that he's got going on with the Wisconsin Rut Report, because I'm hooked on it in a big way. And I think with that, I'm going to do my sales pitch here, which is this, I want you all involved with what we're doing here at the Outdoor Trade Show channel. I want likes, I want shares, I would like subscriptions. I would like a lot of things going on because Carlos is really close to the website. And the other one, if you're a veteran-owned business, you're in that veteran community. Carlos is going to do a lot with what goes on with the veteran community. So I'm putting that out there to everybody. Everybody's welcome here, but I know a big concentration on his end is going to be the veteran community. And I'm putting that out there that if you know somebody, they got businesses or they got things going on, please get a hold of us. Anybody, I'm putting it out there to all of you. If you're in this outdoor world and you've got a product or a service and you want, someone to share your content, someone to enjoy your content, someone to try to help you with your content, that's what we're about here at the Outdoor Trade Show channel. So if you would, please share this stuff, get people involved. just, I guess, join in, everybody, and please enjoy what we're doing here. Next week, I will be at Wicked Archery in Richfield, Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure, it looks like Mike said yep on here. So Mike and Michelle. And Michelle, after I met Michelle one time, and she knows that archery, and she knows the Matthews, and she knows that Tri-X, and she can explain it probably better than anybody I know out there. So that's why I'm going to sit down and let Michelle talk to all of you about Matthews Tri-X. So with that, I think I am going to say good night to everybody. And I want to say thank you, and join me next week.